Hey guys, it's your average lady back at it again with another video, and this week we are rock climbing. So here I am trying to rock climb. I apologize for the terrible point of view, just deal with it. Now, the rules I follow when rock climbing are quite simple. You follow a route made by rocks of all the same color. At the beginning of each route, there is a rock marked with tapes indicating the number of hands you have to put on that rock in order to begin your route. And once you're on, you're not allowed to fall off. If you fall off, you start from the beginning. And your goal is to touch the last rock of the route, and you have to touch it with both hands in order for it to count. You can see that in my first attempt, I am kind of failed because, I wasn't sure how to deal with my feet, quite honestly. This is something I do a lot when I rock climb. I don't have that much upper body strength, and so I rely heavily on feet placement and movement of the hips in order to shift my center of gravity to make it easier on my arms because, I have weak upper body. Let me be. I do my best. Most of the climbing gyms will have a grading system for their routes. In this gym, it's color graded. You have green, yellow, red, and afterwards, I don't know, I don't reach there. And it's the same system for both of the gyms in my town currently, but the difficulty of your routes really depends on the setters you have. And currently, the place I just went has really mean setters. And so routes that are labeled green, like the one you just saw me try and fail, are supposed to be the easiest ones. They're supposed to be doable by beginners. In the other gym, I do yellows. In that gym, I struggle to do greens. So it's not really universal. But hey, I'm still enjoying it. And so after trying and kind of miserably failing at that first green route, I decided to try this other green route. It is technically the same level, but I thought I had a shot because the rocks were closer together, and so maybe I had more of a chance. In this one, you can really see how I use all of my body except my arms to propel myself upwards. You can see it right there when I say, screw this, I'm flexible, in order to just barely reach the final hold. Because you need to have both hands on the hold, but nothing says you had to hold the hold. So just grazing it with my fingers was good enough for me. And here you can see my slightly out of frame and also kind of sped up self attempting to climb this other puzzle that I found. And I told myself this was going to be my project for my climbing session, which means that I was planning on working it until I got it. Until that happened. Boop. Here is another angle of it. I basically was trying it, giving myself 2 minutes rest, and then trying it again until something would happen. I will spoil you right there. I did not succeed. The main reason being, I couldn't manage to hold myself on this little hold. My hands kept slipping, and no matter how I put my feet, I would just keep falling. And also, the more I tried it, the more I, killed my arms, and at some point I just didn't have the strength to hold something that I was able to at the beginning of my session, so oops. I also tried to just flexible that one as well, but it didn't really work, and I also tried to just yeet myself in the air. Nothing really worked. I tried really hard on it. I spent about an hour and a half working on it. It was fun though. At the end, the beginning was very easy and was becoming more and more fluid. Still couldn't reach higher though. And at some point, I just got bored with myself and realized that I wasn't able to hold anything anymore, so I went in another room of the gym and did some assisted pull ups. Because why not hurt yourself deeply right after you worked out? I also tried to do unassisted pull ups, and that's when I realized my muscles were dead because only one of my shoulder would flex, the other one would not contract for anything. So I finished climbing, I'm back home, and there you go, guys. That was an average lady trying some rock climbing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is what my hands look like now. They hurt, but hey, at least I still have all of my skin. That's a plus, I'd say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.